Good morning, friends, and happy Wednesday to all of you. It's that time again, time for story time with Miss Cimino. I have a really special book for you today. I want you to think about something. Have you ever been told that you couldn't do something or that you couldn't do it as well as somebody else? Did anyone ever make you feel like there's no way you could do things as well as they did? Well, this is a story that helps you realize that we all can do things, but maybe we do it in a different way, or we just need a little encouragement. So I hope you will listen carefully to the lesson that can be learned from our special story today. And our book is called Giraffes Can't Dance. This story is written by Giles Andreae and Guy Parker Reese, and the pictures are absolutely beautiful in this book. This book is published by Orchard Press in London, and we certainly thank them so much for allowing us to read this book to you online, since I can't read it to you in person from our library. Please listen carefully to this lesson and enjoy the beautiful story of Giraffes Can't Dance. Are you ready? Okay. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. How many already noticed some rhyming going on? He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off the trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Poor giraffe, Gerald, look at him falling down. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Look at the beautiful colors in that illustration. Look at all those animals dancing, getting ready to go. But Gerald doesn't look like he's very excited. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango which was elegant and bold. Look at all those animals dancing. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Wow, awesome. Here, I want to make sure you can see those pictures. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor. But the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar, "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald!" The animals all laughed. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool! Oh, Gerald, don't be daft!" They are all laughing at Gerald. Poor Gerald. How do you think that's making him feel right now? Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Look, have you ever felt that way before? Have you ever felt sad and alone? See him walking out of the jungle alone there? It's not a good way to feel. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." I wonder what the cricket means by that. Maybe we'll find out. Look at this beautiful picture. Let me get this over here so you can really enjoy it. Look at the beautiful moon. Can you see the little cricket over here talking to Gerald? So he says, sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, said the cricket, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. You know how much Miss Cimino loves music, so I agree. Everything makes music if you want it to. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the colors in this illustration. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground, and his neck was gently swaying and his tail swishing all around. Look at him. What do you think he's doing? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Can you see that cricket playing the violin? And look at Gerald. Is he dancing? He thought he couldn't dance. Maybe he can. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leaped up in the air. Wow! I've seen some of my friends who can do that kind of stuff. Pretty awesome. Look at that. He certainly looks a lot happier now. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Oh my goodness, that is a much happier looking Gerald, isn't it? Do you see some other animals beginning to notice Gerald? Wow. Then, one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer we have ever seen! Look at Gerald! And look at all the animals enjoying him! Oh my goodness, I don't think they believed he could do that! How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. Look at him dancing for the crowd and bowing at the end. Look at that illustration. So many beautiful, colorful animals. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." And that is the end of Giraffes Can't Dance. Look at that. I guess Gerald found all the music that he needed. So remember, friends, sometimes you think you can't do something, but you just need to do it in a different way, right? Don't forget about that. We all can do things if we just give it a try and try it another way and another way and another way until we find the way that works for us, right? Very good. I hope you have a beautiful day today. It is a lovely Wednesday, even though it's kind of cloudy and drizzly. Make it a lovely day. And I might have an extra little book for you a little later in the day. Maybe a bedtime book. Better tune in later and see. Have a beautiful day, friends. I miss you.